Everything changes when you do what you're here to do. Everything. And what I mean by that is when we do what we're here to do, we feel fulfilled. Now, this is a very important word. I define this a lot with my clients. The definition of fulfilled is being happy or satisfied because of fully developing one's abilities or character. That's a powerful word because when you look at that and when we know that we feel fulfilled anytime that we're doing what we're here to do, it makes sense because we feel happy or satisfied because we're involved in an activity or we're doing something that calls all the best parts of us forward. Our best parts of our character are the best abilities we have, the best skills that we have. Therefore, we feel fulfilled. And I believe that that's why we're here, is to fulfill on what we're here to do. Bring the best parts of us forward. So this is the thing. Everything changes because when you feel fulfilled, your perception of yourself and the world changes. Now, remember this. I say this again to people all the time. Your state determines your perception. So if you feel really sad, you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities in life, or if you feel angry or upset or frustrated, those feelings just create more of those feelings. That's what feelings do. But if we are in a resourceful state, or we're feeling good or happy or joyful or love or gratitude, then we notice opportunities in our life. We see ourselves different, we see the environment different, and therefore more opportunities open up for us. And this is why I say everything changes when you do what you're here to do. So don't get spooked by that statement and say, oh, I don't know what I'm here to do. Well, what makes you feel fulfilled? Like, that's all that matters. Just find anything that starts to make you feel fulfilled. And that's you moving towards what you're here to do. And the big gift here is that when we do what we're here to do, we inspire others to do that. When they experience us doing that thing, whatever it is for you, it could be painting, sculpting, running a lawn care company. Everyone has a different thing. So for you, it's about just finding whatever makes you feel fulfilled, whatever brings you satisfaction or happiness because you're developing your character or your abilities, and move towards that, because it'll change our perception of ourselves, of the world. It changes people's perception of us, and that's the gift to ourselves and to everyone else. And I know you have experienced this yourself. I know you've experienced other people when they're doing what they're here to do, and you can see it, whether you hired them or you're working alongside of them, or they're a friend and they're painting, sculpting, running their lawn care company, knitting and selling sweaters on Etsy, whatever it is. You can see like, oh, you're doing what you were here to do. Wow. And that feeling, it transfers over to us, and it makes us want to do more of what we like to do. It gives us permission to do our thing, whatever it is. For me, it's creating videos and doing stuff like this and speaking and coaching and all that stuff. But for you, who knows what it is? But find the inspiration from other people who are doing that, and you step into it on your own. And as you do that, everything in your life begins to change. You experience what Dr. David Hawkins talks about in his book, Power versus Force and Letting Go. You experience synchronicities and extraordinary outcomes. And these happen on the regular when you're operating in higher levels of consciousness. And when you are up there in joy, gratitude, love, feeling satisfied and happy, those feelings open up opportunities in your life. And that is why I say everything changes when you do what you're here to do, because it changes your perception of yourself. It changes your perception of your environment. It changes other people's perception of you. Synchronicities and extraordinary outcomes open up for you on the regular, and your life begins to show up in a whole new way.